What's up, Facebook? It's the dopest. I'm here to talk to you guys about something that's gonna be really important, especially the people that really listen to what I say. It's really gonna be important because, something I've noticed a lot recently is that artists, like to be like, oh, Matt, why do you always talk about winning, trying to win the game, blah, blah, blah. Like, this isn't a competition, we're all here to win together. You're right. We are all here to win together. We're all here to, boost each other up, get everybody else to the next level. But what's the next level if there's no competition? If there's nothing to reach for? If there's nothing to reach for, then what are you trying to bring up with somebody? Trying to keep them broke like you? Are you a fucking asshole? Why would you do that? You're a piece of shit if you're actually trying to keep, other people at the same level you are. If you're broke and you're giving advice, you're literally being an asshole because you're giving people fucked up advice. Straight up. Now listen, in the music business, it's not about, and for anything really, it's not real competition. No one's gonna no one's gonna hopefully, no one's gonna hurt you, you know what I'm saying? But the fact is that when you have the flame of competition, when you're out playing basketball, if you have no drive to win, how are you gonna win? You know what I mean? Like, you don't play basketball to lose. You know what I'm saying? You don't play, you don't make music just to hear people, or hear nothing, you don't do it for nothing. I mean, I guess some people do, but I feel like not everybody. You know what I'm saying? So why is it so bad to be competitive? Because really, I think that the people that are the most competitive are going to be the ones that, get to the top the quickest, because no one's being competitive anymore. Everybody wants to stay at the bottom. Everybody wants to, keep everybody down for some reason, and it's stupid. Like, yeah, I might be competitive, I might try to win or something, but you know what? If you're trying to win too, then I'm your friend. I think that's a good thing. Avi, I don't know if you still got my video. It's kind of breaking up right here. Fuck, I need to find a place that it works. Hold on, I'm gonna do a U-turn, because I'm driving and there's no connection. Hold up, I'll talk about that, Avi, hold on. I'm going backwards so I can get connection, because this is a dead zone. Yo, do you see, can you still hear me? Are you guys getting this? Hold up. Get out of this fucking dead zone. Now I have all these people in here. I need to get in a good spot. This is not a good spot. What the fuck? Come on back. Alright. I'm just gonna start going, and hopefully you guys see this, because I can't just be on this dead video the whole time. Everybody's gonna leave. Alright. Alright, can you guys see this? You guys good? Alright. So, Avi, about playing music to express yourself. I think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's kind of the, the bare structure of music, in general. You know what I'm saying? But I think that there's two kinds of groups of people out there. And they're the people that, you know what I mean? Don't really, there's people that watch the basketball game, that are, fans, they play basketball, they do stuff. But then there's the people that really want, to be a basketball player. There's people that really want to be a musician, full time. You know what I'm saying? God, there's just no fucking connection anywhere. Really? But there's a lot of people, that actually do want to be being paid for what they do, essentially, or, at least being able to live, as that person, they can wake up every morning and be an artist, they can wake up every morning and play ball and actually actually do it and, you know, be able to live life, you know, without society hassling you because you can't pay your rent or because you can't pay your car bill, you know, things like that. Like, that's kind of where I'm going for, you know, like that. I mean, like, that's kind of where I'm trying to, you know, bring it. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of people that just want to make music just for the fun of it, and that's great, you know what I mean? And I think you're right, like, you know, there's a difference between that and trying, you know, to get people's attention, you know what I mean? If you don't want to get people's attention, then it really doesn't matter, you know? Nothing I'm saying really means jack shit, you know what I mean? If you don't want to get people's attention. But if you want to get people's attention, then I think that it's a good idea to be a little competitive. Because, you know, because the other people trying to get the attention are trying to be, or not trying, they're being competitive too. You know what I mean? Like, Avi yourself, I know that, I don't know how competitive you are, but I do know that you do a really well job at, you know, getting fans, you know, people that love your music, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like if you were competitive, you'd probably bash, that's the wrong word, but you'd probably be, because your music's fucking awesome, you know what I'm saying? Like, your music, Davari, Keegan, Agani, let's see, who else is in here? Dane Foster, you make really good music. David Frederick makes really good music. But as far as Portland goes, like, I swear, like, I feel like Portland has, like, the art to be, you know, known as, like, LA, you know what I'm saying? You know, or like New York for music, you know, and that's really why, you know, I always say these kind of things, is because I feel like if we were a little bit more competitive, if we were a little bit more, you know, like, let's do this shit, you know, like, do whatever it takes, go above and beyond, you know, even if it sucks, you know, even when we go through horrible times, I feel like we're at that breaking point that we can just break the ice and everybody's going to know about Portland. Everybody's going to want to, you know, be a Portland artist, just like everybody wants to be a Compton artist or a New York artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's not everybody's dream. Yes, I actually really agree with you on that, Avi. And I didn't really learn that, honestly, until I think, like, when you're very, very first starting out, it's a good thing. Like, when you're very first starting out, because then everybody in your town's like, what the fuck? Why are you, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I first started, you know, like, no one expected me to, like, start making music and all that. So people literally just started talking shit, and it kind of got everybody to know I'm an artist. But I think, like, yeah, you're right. Like, as far as, like, I think as far as, like, you know, since there is such a low bar in Portland, I do think that you're right on that topic. Like, yeah, everybody should be, you know, kind of bring up. I think, like, the biggest thing for me is I feel like if I'm, like, you know, always, you know, expressing, you know, competitive nature and stuff, it's gonna help other, you know, other artists that maybe always, you know, maybe they make really good music, but they have a tendency to be really procrastinative, you know, like, they don't like to, you know, they sit on the couch a lot, and they, you know, they need some kind of drive. I feel like my part in society is to kind of, like, motivate that drive back into them, you know, with a little bit of a push, you know what I'm saying? Because I watch, when I get into a procrastinative mode, or when I get to I want to drive, but I know I'm not going to get anywhere with this video if I do. God damn it. I'm just going to sit here again. These people are probably like, what the heck? Like, I feel like, what the fuck was I saying? What was I just saying? Dude, it's bad. Anyways, back to being competitive. Yeah. So, yeah, like, I think that, being able to just be a little bit more outward, all of us, you know what I mean? All of us, it's the perfect time, you know? Plus, I've noticed a lot of people right now that, you know, are starting to move outside of Portland, like, kind of on the same reason like you, Avi, are talking about, like, because, you know, there's not really much going on here, you know? I actually got offered from my dude Vibe to come rap with him, and he's talking about making like hundreds of dollars in a day and things like that. I mean, like one show I can tell you I made like a bunch of fucking money, and that was the one, Avi, if you're still on here, it was that one that you very first performed at. It was that one with me. That one was probably my biggest thing I've ever done as far as currency. But I feel like besides that, I mean, like, you know what I mean, like there's just so much more opportunity, and I feel like, you know, you can expand. And, you know, like, I don't know, like, if that it's the best idea for everybody to just move out of Portland. You know, maybe you got family, maybe you got this, that, but there's Greyhound, there's a, you know, like those cheap flight apps, you know what I'm saying, things like that. There's ways to get out there and, you know, start busting moves, you know. And I feel like if we utilize those kind of things, even though they might, you know, hurt to do it because we might not know exactly what we're doing, I feel like when we get out there and really see what other things are going on outside of Portland, we really start to open our brain to like be like, whoa, like people actually do this, you know. Like when I was in LA, like I met people, you know, that, you know, actually like have real, you know, businesses, you know what I'm saying. Like there's this dude, you know, he runs Yogi Dog, and he has like his own studio inside. Like he had like, you know, his friends like would come in and hang out too. Like it was just kind of like a cool atmosphere, you know what I mean. He had his own thing going on, you know, in the middle of Hollywood. And I feel like a lot of people try to do things like that, you know, do it yourself businesses, you know, like, you know, start from home, you know, make like a business, you know what I'm saying, not working for the big corporation. I feel like everybody's trying to do that in Portland, but we don't really have much guidance until we branch out, you know what I'm saying. The only way we can branch out is if we want to, you know what I mean, as if you really, really want to. That's why I think it's really important to be a little competitive, just for the simple fact is that in your own brain, in your own confidence, when you're being competitive, you get this like fire in your heart. I don't know how to explain it, but when you're like in the zone and you're ready to win something happens in your body. I literally believe like you start sweating a little bit more. Like I literally believe like, you know, your fucking, what is it, third eye turns on or something, you know what I mean? I literally believe that, because I believe like when I'm like, you know, about to do a show and, you know, I'm trying to kill it, you know, I'm trying to be the best one in the performance, you know, I feel like I get this like sense of encouragement, this sense of drive that makes me like actually do a lot better. And I feel like if we all like got that competitive mode, you know, all love, you know what I'm saying, not like competitive like, you know, oh, this dude fucking had a great show, let's go shoot him because he's gonna cause a problem with my rap career. That shit's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that like, for your own personal development, for your own, you know, own career, like for your own self, if you have that push in yourself, if that means being a little competitive a little bit, do it, because it might, you know, actually help you be a lot more successful. Anyways, I'm out of here. I felt like I needed to share that. I don't even know where the fuck I am. Dude, I have no idea where I am right now. This is bad. I don't know. Let's see here. I just drove into this random fucking place. If I can get out of here, I'll know how to get here. Oh, okay, I know where we're going. That's First Street in Vancouver. You know where I am. Alright, peace out.